I'm gathering the fragments that are scattered on the floor, like autumn leaves that gather right outside the bedroom door. A ticket stub from Sunday, a photograph in black, 1,000 tiny whispers that I can't ever take back. The apartment feels like a museum of a ghost, dedicated to the person that I once loved the most. I try to mend the edges where the fabric's torn apart, but every jagged piece just keeps on falling like my heart. The colors are all wasted, turning gray and cold. A story that's been finished, but still needs to be told. And it's these pieces of yesterday that haunt me every day, watching every beautiful thing slowly fade away. I hold on tight to memories, but they slip right through my hands, trying to rebuild a kingdom out of shifting desert sands, reminding me of everything that used to be our truth, lost in the broken pieces of yesterday. And you, I saw you in the reflection of a quiet morning rain, tracing out the outlines of a familiar kind of pain. A half-empty bottle sitting lonely on the shelf. I don't even recognize a version of myself. Every heartbeat's holding on to fragments of the past, wondering how something built for forever couldn't last. I try to mend the edges where the fabric's torn apart, but every jagged piece just keeps on falling like my heart. The colors are all wasted, turning gray and cold. A story that's been finished, but still needs to be told. And it's these pieces of yesterday that haunt me every day, watching every beautiful thing slowly fade away. I hold on tight to memories, but they slip right through my hands, trying to rebuild a kingdom out of shifting desert sands, reminding me of everything that used to be our truth, lost in the broken pieces of yesterday. And you cringe, did I lose myself in the search for what was mine, or am I just a fraction of a second lost in time? I'm sorry, deep down in my soul I'm left to pick up the remains, trying to find the sunlight through these heavy winter stains. Help me pick up the pieces, help me find the way before the last of yesterday completely turns to gray. And it's these pieces of yesterday that haunt me every day, watching every beautiful thing slowly fade away. I hold on tight to memories, but they slip right through my hands, trying to rebuild a kingdom out of shifting desert sands, reminding me of everything that used to be our truth, lost in the broken pieces of yesterday. And you, scattered leaves, fading rhyme, just an echo lost in time, pieces of yesterday. The walls are made of stone, and the air is getting thin. I'm sitting at the bottom where the darkness swallows sin. I look up to the surface, but the light is miles away, just a tiny silver dollar at the end of the day. You were my ladder, you were my rope, now you're just the ghost that murdered my hope. I trace the cold dirt with the tips of my fingers, where the memory of your touch still painfully lingers. I can hear your laughter echoing down the shaft, like a cruel little joke from the ghost of the past. You threw me in the deep end, then you walked away, leaving me to wither in the damp and the gray. And the ground is shaking, the dirt starts to fall. I'm trapped with my back up against the cold wall. There's no one to call out, there's no one to see how this empty cavern is burying me. And I'm dancing with the shadows in the pit tonight, losing my grip on what is wrong or right. You left me down here in the dark and the cold, releasing the only hand I wanted to hold. I gave you my heaven, you gave me this hell, a lonely broken heart at the bottom of the well. Yeah, I'm crying out your name, but it hits the brick, and the shadows in the pit are getting way too thick. I found a rusted nail and I scratched it in the clay, the exact number of minutes since you walked away. My hands are bruised and my throat is entirely raw from screaming at a sky that I never quite saw. You're breathing in the sunshine, you're walking on the street while I'm suffocating slowly at the depth of your defeat. Yeah, the ground is shaking, the dirt starts to fall. I'm trapped with my back up against the cold wall. There's no one to call out, there's no one to see how this empty cavern is burying me. And I'm dancing with the shadows in the pit tonight, losing my grip on what is wrong or right. You left me down here in the dark and the cold, releasing the only hand I wanted to hold. I gave you my heaven, you gave me this hell, a lonely broken heart at the bottom of the well. Yeah, I'm crying out your name, but it hits the brick, and the shadows in the pit are getting way too thick. Did you mean to drop me? Did you mean to let go? Or did you just get tired of the way down below? It's a long way down when you fall from your grace, and it's a terrifying thing to forget your face. Just let the earth cover me, just let the darkness smother me. Just a quiet surrender to the everlasting night. The dust settles down, the air turns to stone. Just the shadows in the pit, and me all alone. And me all. I didn't delete your number today, just moved your name a little further away. I packed up the jacket you left on the chair and hid it in boxes underneath the stairs. It's not an explosion, it's not a sharp knife, it's just peeling you out of the rest of my life. Every morning I takes a long time to let a ghost go. And it's one less tear when I hear your name. It's one less spark in a dying flame. It's learning to breathe in a different routine and clearing the spaces where we used to be seen. It's a quiet surrender, a shifting of tides, a loosening grip where the memory hides. I'm not running away from the pain that I know. I'm just slowly letting go. I went to the grocery store on the street and only bought food that I wanted to eat. I didn't look twice at your favorite brand. I kept both my pockets holding my own hand. The hardest part isn't the anger or spite, it's the fading of colors from morning to night. Every morning I wake up a little less bruised, a little less broken, a little less used. But the healing is heavy, the progress is slow. It takes a long time to let a ghost go. And it's one less tear when I hear your name. It's one less spark in a dying flame. It's learning to breathe in a different routine and clearing the spaces where we used to be seen. It's a quiet surrender, a shifting of tides, a loosening grip where the memory hides. I'm not running away from the pain that I know. I'm just slowly letting go. Slowly letting go. It feels like betrayal to finally heal, to forget how the touch of your fingers would feel. But I cannot live as a monument to us, watching our kingdom collapse into dust. I'm reclaiming the air, I'm reclaiming the space. I'm washing the shadow of you off my face. It's one less tear when I hear your name. It's one less spark in a dying flame. It's learning to breathe in a different routine and clearing the spaces where we used to be seen. It's a quiet surrender, a shifting of tides, a loosening grip where the memory hides. I'm not running away from the pain that I know. I'm just slowly letting go. Finger by finger, day after day, watching the memory drift away. I'm okay, slowly letting go. There's a bitter wind blowing through the apple trees, bringing our love story straight to its knees. I'm walking the paths where we used to run, back when our love was as bright as the sun. But the branches are bare and the leaves have all turned to the color of ashes from the bridges we burned. You left a cold shadow hanging over the fence, a sudden departure that still makes no sense. I look at the orchard we planted in spring, waiting for the sweetness that tomorrow would bring. But something went wrong with the soil and the seed, and now there is nothing but a desperate need. It's a beautiful tragedy, a terrible sight to watch a sweet summer turn into the night. The roots have gone sour, the water turned dry, and I'm left at the bottom just asking you why. And it's a strange kind of harvest we're reaping tonight, a dark bitter fruit in the fading porch light. I found a bruised apple left out in the rain, a perfect reflection of my physical pain. I remember the taste of your lips on my skin before the cold winter decided to win. Now the ground is all cluttered with what couldn't last, the rotten remains of a beautiful past. It's a beautiful tragedy, a terrible sight to watch a sweet summer turn into the night. The roots have gone sour, the water turned dry, and I'm left at the bottom just asking you why. And it's a strange kind of harvest we're reaping tonight, a dark bitter fruit in the fading porch light. I gave you my heart and you left it to freeze, hanging like a ghost from the willow trees. The love that was sweet has turned entirely sour, a beautiful poison. The final hour. Did you mean to neglect it? Did you mean to let go? Did you just get tired of the things we had grown? It takes a long time for an orchard to die, but it only took a second for your final goodbye. Just let the frost cover the ground as your footsteps fade without a sound. And it's a strange kind of harvest we're reaping tonight, a dark bitter fruit in the fading porch light. I gave you my heart and you left it to freeze, hanging like a ghost from the willow trees. The branches are broken, the summer is dead, just a heavy dark silence inside of my head. The autumn leaves fall, the shadows grow long, the harvest is over, and you are completely gone. Ran into you at the corner cafe, the same little spot where we'd waste the whole day. You ordered your coffee, I stood in the line, and you asked how I've been, like you never were mine. No, how is your mother, or how is your heart? Just a polite little nod as we stood there apart. Your fingers were cold when we went for a shake, the very same fingers I used to wake. We stood in the silence for 30 long seconds while the ghost of our past painfully beckons. You used to read my mind from across the room, now we're just dodging each other's gloom. It's the cruelest part of a love gone wrong, how a lifetime of memories turns into a song. We built an entire world out of a spark, now we're just two shadows avoiding the dark. And oh, isn't it strange how we turn into strangers, walking right past all our beautiful dangers. I used to know every single scar on your skin. No, I don't even know what state you live in. We traded out forever for a casual hello, and it's the heaviest burden I'll ever know. Yeah, my heart is broken, the distance is vast. Isn't it strange how we buried our past? I still check my phone when I hear a text chime, hoping you're lonely and losing your mind. But I saw your new pictures, you're doing just fine, erasing the years that you spent a prisoner of every single thought. Yeah, it's the cruelest part of a love gone wrong, how a lifetime of memories turns into a song. We built an entire world out of a spark. Now we're just two shadows avoiding the dark. And oh, isn't it strange how we turn into strangers, walking right past all our beautiful dangers. I used to know every single scar on your skin. Oh, I don't even know what state you live in. We traded out forever for a casual hello, and it's the heaviest burden I'll ever know. How do you know the way someone laughs? How do you tear all the photos in half? We used to be one, now we're divided by two, and I'm stuck relearning a world without you. It's a terrifying thing to watch it all change. God, it's just so damn strange. The heaviest burden I'll ever know. Just a polite smile, just a quick wave. Two tired young lovers standing over a grave. Take care of yourself, have a nice day. Isn't it strange how we just walked away? And you are completely gone. The house is a concert hall where the lights have all died, leaving the stage to the shadows where I hide. I pick up the baton, but my hand starts to shake, looking at the sheet music of every mistake. Our love was a masterpiece, a beautifully written score. Now it's just notes scattered all over the floor. Movement one was the summer we learned how to align, when your heart beat perfectly syncopated with mine. But the tempo shifted, the rhythm grew cold, releasing the only hands I wanted to hold. You packed up your instruments, you walked out the door and left me conducting the ghost orchestra on the floor. And the violins are crying, the woodwinds are torn, every sweet melody is grown a sharp thorn. There's no crowd in the theater, no applause in the dark, just a slow fading echo of a burnt out spark. And now I'm playing a symphony of sorrowful songs tonight, conducting the wreckage in the pale moonlight. I gave you my heart and you left it to bleed, a beautiful tragedy that I didn't need. The crescendos are painful, the minor keys roll as the brass and the strings take a bite out of my soul. Yeah, my heart is shattered, the arrangements depart in the symphony of sorrowful songs inside my heart. I listen to the silence that you left in your wake, wondering how much dissonance a body can take. I still hear the hum of the phrases you said, like a haunting refrain stuck inside of my head. The cello is weeping a low, heavy sound as my entire universe crashes to the ground. echo of a burnt out spark. And I'm playing a symphony of sorrowful songs tonight, conducting the wreckage in the pale moonlight. I gave you my heart and you left it to bleed, a beautiful tragedy that I didn't need. The crescendos are painful, the minor keys roll as the brass and the strings take a bite out of my soul. Did we lose the key? Did we run out of breath? Or did you just sentence our music to death? I wanna fast forward to the very last bar, to forget who you were and forget where you are. But the music keeps dragging, it won't let me go. A beautiful nightmare that is moving so slow. Tragedy that I didn't need. The last movement fades, the curtains come down, just the absolute silence of a lonely old town. And no more harmony, no more song. The symphony is over, and you are completely gone. I'm leaning over the porcelain sink at 3:45, staring at a stranger I've never seen before. The water's dripping like an anchor in the dark, while I try to find a single remaining spark. But the warmth is gone and the fever has fled, leaving a ghost in my skin instead. You took my laughter when you packed up your things, and you took the music that the summer brings. I used to look at you and see the whole sky. Now I'm just looking at the reasons why. You drained the color right out of my face and left a shadow standing here in your place. And the glass doesn't lie, it shows every scar, it shows exactly how broken we are. I used to have fire, I used to have light, but you turned it all off when you left me tonight. Now I'm just staring through hollowed out eyes, buried alive under your beautiful lies. I gave you my heart, let you look through my soul, but the pieces you left are out of control. The well has run dry, the windows are bare, just a blank reflection of absolute despair. Yeah, my heart is shattered, the dark sets in deep with these hollowed out eyes where I can no longer weep. I found your hair tie on the bedroom floor, a tiny reminder of what came before. I remember the days when my vision was clear, before you wrapped me in this paralyzing fear. And now I'm just a shell that is wandering blind, trapped inside the canyon of a fractured mind. Yeah, the glass doesn't lie, it shows entirely vacant. I'm lighter than air, and it's a terrifying thing to look at and bear. You left are out of control. No more light, no more view, just the empty sockets where I used to see you. The mirror is cold, the night stays long, just hollowed out eyes and the ghost of your song. You're sitting 2 inches away on the couch, but I can't remember the taste of your mouth. The television screen is casting a glow on a stranger I used to completely know. I reach out my hand, but it feels like a flight across an ocean in the middle of the night. We share the same zip code, the same static air, but your eyes are locked on a horizon somewhere. We're sharing a mattress, but sleeping alone, 2 frozen islands in a digital zone. And it's the thousands of miles in the space of a room, the silent eclipse of our love in the gloom. We don't even argue, we don't even fight, we just drift away like 2 ships in the night. No map can map out the canyons we've carved, 2 lonely lovers with a hunger that's starved. Oh, geography lies when the tearing apart starts. Look at the distance between hearts. The kitchen is quiet, the morning is cold. We're acting out scripts that are centuries old. Pass me the butter, did you lock the back door? We don't talk about what we are missing anymore. Your voice sounds like it's coming through a bad payphone, a hollow reminder that I'm entirely alone. We share the same zip code, the same static air, but your eyes are locked on a horizon somewhere. We're sharing a mattress, but sleeping alone, 2 frozen islands in a digital zone. And it's the thousands of miles in the space of a room, the silent eclipse of our love in the gloom. We don't even argue, we don't even fight, we just drift away like 2 ships in the night. No map can map out the canyons we've carved, 2 lonely lovers with a hunger that's starved. Oh, geography lies when the tearing apart starts. Look at the distance between hearts. We used to be tangled, we used to be one. Now look at the damage the silence has done. I'd rather you scream, I'd rather you cry, than watch our whole universe quietly die. Are you still in there, behind those cold eyes? Or is this the end of our compromise? can't make you stay. Just 2 inches of leather and a million miles away. The distance between hearts. I swore that I love you when everything broke. Through the fire and ice and the suffocating smoke, you went ahead and you tore down the wall, but I'm still standing here watching it fall. You took back your vows and you changed up your mind, but I kept the words that you left far behind. It's easy to swear when the sky is still clear and the person you love is staying right here, but keeping a word to a ghost in the dark is trying to burn down a house with no spark. And it's the loneliest promise I ever will keep, to love you in waking and love you in sleep, to honor a future that you threw away and harbor the feelings that I shouldn't say. You're completely free and you're moving along while I'm trapped alive in the back of this song, holding a contract that only holds grief, a faithful believer to a beautiful thief. The world tells me daily to just let it go, to find someone new in the freezing cold snow. But I cannot lie to the face in the glass and pretend that a holy thing quickly will pass. So I hold the weight of the words that I said, even if they only live inside of my head. It's easy to swear when the sky is still clear and the person you love is staying right here, but keeping a word to a ghost in the dark eyes trying to burn down a house with no spark. And it's the loneliest promise I ever will keep, to love you in waking and love you in sleep, to honor a future that you threw away and harbor the feelings that I shouldn't say. You're completely free and you're moving along while I'm trapped alive in the back of this song, holding a contract that only holds grief, a faithful believer to a beautiful thief. I'm bound by a chain that you easily snap, the prisoner of honor, completely entrapped. I don't wanna love you, I wanna be free from the ghost of the person you used to be. But a promise is stone and a promise is deep, and it's buried in secrets I'm forced to keep. It's the loneliest promise I ever will keep, to love you in waking and love you in sleep, to honor a future that you threw away and harbor the feelings that I shouldn't say. You're completely free and you're moving along while I'm trapped alive in the back of this song, holding a contract that only holds grief, a faithful believer to a beautiful thief. Still holding on with nobody there, an echo of vows in the empty air. My loneliest promise. The dashboard lights were the only heat. We parked parked the car on a dead-end street. The radio static was a comfortable hum. Before we both knew what we'd become, he turned down the volume and looked at the floor, and I knew right then we weren't us anymore. No lightning struck, no siren scream. We just woke up from the dream we dreamed. The taillights bled through the midnight fog like the final words of an epilogue. And that was the night we disappeared, lost in the shadows of the things we feared. We didn't slam doors, we didn't make a sound. We just let the gravity pull us down. Two ghosts fading out in the rearview mirror as the distance between us grew colder and clearer. The world kept turning, but the coast was clear. On a quiet night we disappeared. Back alone through the neon rain, tracing the highway to numb the pain. The passenger seat was an empty space where I used to look for your saving grace. It's strange how a city with millions of lights can feel like a desert on nights like tonight. No lightning struck, no siren scream. We